Hi everyone, thanks for watching this preview. I guess everyone has probably heard of 7P's marketing mix. It was originally 4P's, but extended to 7P's. The first P is price. As you all know, the number of demands usually increases when the price decreases. The second P is product. It is about the qualities, benefits, and features of the products bring to the consumer. The third P is promotion. This is usually refers to advertising and promotion in an attempt to increase sales or build brand awareness. The fourth P is place, where your products are offered, sold, and distributed. The right business location may be a key to success. The fifth P is physical evidence. It is about the overall experience the customer have with your business. For example, store layout and design, product packaging, and others. The sixth P is process. This refers to how easy it is to do business with you. The seventh P is people. It is about staff, sales, and customer support teams. In this course, we are going to discuss about the fundamental of marketing from a different or slightly different aspect. What exactly is marketing? Some people may simply define it as promoting a product or service. As we all know, the words marketing actually come from the words market, which actually contains 6 important elements, which are market, activities, resources, knowledge, effectiveness, and tools. M refers to market. You must have a market for your product or service, else the business cannot last for long. A refers to activities. All businesses run their sales, promotions, and advertising campaigns. R refers to resources. Do we have enough funds to run our marketing campaign? K refers to knowledge. Therefore, training and developments are important. E refers to effectiveness. It is about measuring the result of any marketing campaign. T refers to tools. So, what are the marketing tools do we need? This is a short course that summarizes the fundamental and basic principle of marketing. It can also be a refresher course that everyone can enroll in. I hope you find this video useful, and I can't wait to see you at the course. Thank you. Hi everyone. As mentioned earlier, the words marketing actually come from the words market, which actually contain 6 important elements. Markets. Do you have a target market for your product or service? Thus, in order to find out who your customers are, you will need to segment the market. For example, by different age group, income group, gender, social status, and others. No matter how good your product or service is, it is not possible to satisfy all the different needs throughout a country or the world. Do you have an idea of how large your market is? Is your market well established? Knowing who your customers are is not sufficient. You have to quantify it. You should also know who your competitors are. Simply adding up the revenue of the top 20 or 30 companies will give you an idea of how large your market is, whether your market is well established, and how many competitors you face. Activities. You must have some kind of actions or activities to promote your product or service. In other words, if there is not any activities, then no marketing campaign and no effort has been put in. Some organizations have designed wonderful products and want their products to speak themselves. Organizations rarely rely solely on positive word of mouth. Thus, what activities you have in mind? This includes cold calling customer, telemarketing, holding events, trade shows, exhibitions, and others. Again, quantify all your activities, such as how many new customers you successfully acquired after cold calling, how many events, trade shows, and exhibitions you had in a year, and how many leads you generated. Resources. Resources includes money, time, and manpower. Do you have enough budget to start a marketing campaign? Do you have enough time to deliver the expected result of a marketing event? Do you have enough manpower to run the marketing campaign successfully? It is important to write down a complete list of resources you need versus what you have. These resources are extremely important as they act like fuel to ensure your campaign are successful. If you do not have enough resources, then it is best not to start any campaign until you are ready. It is just like a war. You don't pick a fight if you think the chance of winning is slim. Again, quantify your resources, such as how much money you can spend, how much time you have, and how many staff are ready to work. Knowledge. Knowledge is the key to success. You may have enough manpower or staff, but are they well trained, knowledgeable, and skillful? Do they possess enough product or service knowledge? Sales and marketing teams are important because they are the frontline staff and the one who first approach the customer. They should understand exactly what the customer wants or needs and know by heart which product or feature can resolve their issue. You can conduct a survey to quantify the feedback from customer. For example, rate the product or service on a scale of 1 to 5. However, you cannot neglect the support team because they are your defense. Customers call and make complaints every day, and your support team faces them each day. Thus, whether the customers are going to be happy again will rely on how well your support team is. You definitely want to retain your customer for as long as you can, or your marketing effort or investment is wasted. Therefore, it is important to quantify and measure how well the team is performing. For example, how many customers are successfully retained versus the number of lost customers, and what is the score of your overall customer satisfaction? Effectiveness. Everyone wants to know how effective their marketing campaign is. They will measure the result when the campaign is finished to find out if the desirable result is met. Wrong. We should measure the effectiveness of any campaign before it is officially launched. We should select a sample or random sample to test its effectiveness before running any campaign in full force. For example, approach 50 potential customers to find out if you can convert 20% of them to be your new customer. Conversion rate of 20%. If the result is not up to your expectation, you have to redesign or rework the marketing plan. You need to repeat this process for every campaign you intend to run, and then prioritize your marketing campaigns or activities based on the effectiveness of the result obtained. Obviously, the most effective campaigns and activities will bring you the highest revenue and with the least cost. Tools. What marketing tools do you need? Tools are like weapons you use in a war. You don't send your soldiers to the battlefield without weapons, do you? Marketing tools are such as business card, newsletter, coupon, voucher, and brochure. How about price? It can be used as a tool as well. For instance, the cost of a product is $10. The seller mark up the cost price by 1,000% before offering a huge discount of 50%. The profit is $40 per unit. People queue for products and service. Tools are not necessarily in tangible form, as they can also be intangible. The best example is a website. Different tools work differently, and their effectiveness will also be different. For example, some customers prefer online catalogs, while some prefer to read a printed brochure or booklet. Other common electronic tools are such as emails, coupon codes, newsletter, social media, and forum. Again, measure the effectiveness of the different tools you use. Each tool has a varying degree of impact on different customer groups. Then we revise to improve the plans. If you are ready to bring your revenue to the next level, you can introduce a commission scheme, which is also an intangible tool. This encourages anyone who is interested to promote and sell your product or service and get paid.